Welcome in, welcome in. We're just about to get started. I'm gonna pin up the auction. We're gonna do a 2-box break, absolute and mosaic. I'll get this pinned up for you guys and get this started. I'm gonna hit the first giveaway up as soon as I start the auction. It will be automatic stash or pass at 6. And giveaways for the card on screen, the DJ Giddens rookie. And if you get to 8, it's C2 pick 1 and C3 pick 2 at 11, guys. Congrats. Thanks on the first purchase. Get you a team. That's an awesome take. First spot off the board is Browns, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the next spot up for you. E-Man, welcome back. The first team off the board is the Browns. Giants do run last. Getting that givey. Feel free to share it. Bookmark tonight's show. I'll be back on. I have wrestling practice with my son at 5:30. So I probably only have enough time for one break now, but then I'll come back on later. And I do have a bunch of hobby blasters from Donruss Optic. And I'm thinking of running a multiple break with player names. I just got to figure that out. See what you guys want to do. But let's get in this, guys. Browns are off the board. Everyone else is live. We're hunting kabooms. Last night I pulled out of a Phoenix Mega Box. We pulled a Tet McMillan Color Blast. I bought 6 boxes yesterday. And the first box we pulled had the Color Blast. So let's find that stained glass. Let's find that kaboom. Welcome back, guys. Crossing route, were you able to get your package yet? I know the mail has been like crazy. I still haven't gotten mail delivered since Saturday. Oh, that wasn't you? I thought I sent a Gibby or something to you. I guess someone has a name very close to you. Yeah, there's so many names that are so close to each other in this. But yeah, I tried to ship next day. The weather obviously like backed me up. I went to the post office Monday, it was closed. So everything's out now from yesterday and on. And I'll ship this all tomorrow. Braden, what's up? I just sent your package. Braden, I threw you a Isaiah Bond on a holiday wild card. Oh, my pleasure, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. Will he take the Titans here, guys? He nailed the Browns on his first spin. Cardinals. They do have a kaboom of Larry Fitz. And there is trade 2 for 1 up to 10 teams, meaning you send 2 teams back to the wheel, and I'll get you a new spin. Gosh, welcome back. Thanks for the purchase. Great take. We pulled last night. It was the the Panthers were the last team before the Giants ran. It was a slow night. And then we pulled the Tet McMillan Color Blast out of the box. So I've only started, I just into my second week of doing this. I've pulled 2 downtowns and 2 Color Blasts in the past like week on here. Come in, guys, a minute on the givey for Josh Giddens. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're doing a 2-box break. 30 something seconds on that Gibby. Let's go, guys. Only 3 teams off the board. Yeah, I went on last night again at I don't know, 12:30. Hey, I guess I'm sending you a package now. So congratulations. And I just did 2 giveaways and then called it and opened one of the hobby blasters for myself. I was like, oh, let's see what I can get. And I really didn't get much. So the case that I bought a case of them. It's still very good because we've had 2 boxes. But these were my base. And then I pulled on the primary colors Kyle McCord. So I took a big L for you guys on the box I opened, and this was the other card, as well as Store. I got Golden Tate on the silver, Tyleek Williams on the silver, and my blues were these guys. So it wasn't like a great box. So I took that out of the case for you guys. I'm gonna get the next Givey up. It do it 2-pack Najee Harris and Trevor Lawrence on the Revolution for the Givey. Let's get you a team. It did? Dude, that's awesome. Maybe because it was the beginning of the week. You got the Bears. I had the list of the Kaboom players last night. They might be on it. Let me pull it up. Braden's taking down another. Braden, make sure you save some spins for tonight because I want to try. I want to do the players. I literally thought, I spent more time shipping the rest of the packages today than I thought, but I thought I might attempt. Nice take. Titans are off the board. Attempt to do the player names on a 5-box hobby. I gotta see how many player names there are, and either do dollar starts on it or $2 starts on the name, just depending on the prices, because the boxes are over 100 each. I can start at $1, and then if it just stays at $1, just move it up, just because I need to at least make the boxes back. But yeah, make sure you join us tonight. I want to try a bunch of different. Zach, welcome back. I sent all your packages out today. Vikings. Vikings, I do not believe have a Kaboom. Yeah, and I got wrestling practice with Christopher, so I scheduled the show for 7:45. Hopefully that gives us enough time to get back, showered, because we finish at 6:45. But Zach, I'm thinking I'll let you guys let me know in this one if you guys want to come back tonight and I try a 5-box optic break with player names. I can try to get that set up. I think that'd be a lot of fun. The Niners. And they have Brock Purdy on a Kaboom. Yeah, you can. Who we trading? I think you have 2 teams, right? So you want to send back the Vikings and the Niners? Just let me know if you want to trade those 2 spins, and I'll do that for you. Okay. I'm gonna get your new team. That's a great trade. So you traded back 2, grabbed the Jags. And I'm gonna add the Vikings back to the wheel, guys. All right, Vikings are back, and next spot is up. Yeah, I would too. That's why trades are helpful. Sometimes they don't hit, but I've seen they hit a lot. Labo, welcome back. Let me know when you're going live again. I didn't get to get into your break last time. I really want to try to. I'm also gonna be back on tonight. Try to do maybe like a 5-box player name on the Optic Hobby Blasters. Nice, Pete. Let's get you a team. Free stay, welcome in. I sent out. If you look at the shipping, as I was packing everything up and shipping labels, I accidentally scanned your label before I packed it, so it might look unpacked, but I packed everything and sent it. Nice take. So Jags and Raiders come off back to back. All right, guys. Next spot is up. There is Stasher Pass at 6. C2 pick 1 at 8, and C3 pick 2 at 11. I liked it to me too. I was packing up and my phone moved over his label, and I was like, no. All right, let's get you another team. And the Gibby is going to Braden. Braden taking down the Gibby. All right, guys. Vikings are back off the board. All right, guys. Next spot is going up. So will that next Gibby. Two little old school players, Rich Gannon on the Optic and Ricky Williams. That's the Gibby. Yeah, you got the Vikings. Jeff. One more dollar from a stash or pass. I'm running the next spot, but I'm going to spin his team for him. And the Bucks are gone, guys. Free State's coming in for another. Wait, what's coming tonight? All right, guys. Next spot's live, and the Broncos are off the board. So we're at stash or pass here because it hit 6. So if it hits 6, it's automatic stash or pass. All right. Are we stashing your boys? All right, Cowboys are off the board, guys. Next spot's live. So wait, you think you won't be working tonight then? I missed some of the chat. One more dollar is stash or pass. Oh, that stinks. But you get out at 9. That's positive. The Texans are gone, guys. All right, next spot's going live. Like I said, make sure if you're new in here, give me a follow. I'm gonna go live again tonight. My son will be with me. He's 6. He's the reason I started doing this and collecting cards in December. And it's been very good for the room since I started. I hit 2 downtowns in one night, and then Color Blast yesterday, and I think 3 days before that. We're at stash or pass here. I've had to do that many a times outside restaurant for the restaurants that I worked at and hotels and walkway. You got the Chargers. Yeah. So- Chargers are off the wheel, guys. Next spot's up. Yeah, your hands must have been burning when you warmed back up. Like I hate that. Like again, Midwest is the only place I've ever felt that kind of cold. And when I went inside, it was burning while I was unthawing my like face and hands. All right, let's get you spin wolves. All the good teams just love falling off my wheel early. All right, guys, the Saints are down. And Tyler Shuck was the other color blast we hit. It was Tyler Shuck and Tech McTillan. I've never pulled a color blast for myself. I've opened a bunch of mega boxes like since December, and I pulled an arch type once, but not a color blast. I pulled two on here. All right, let's get you a spin. Colts, nice take. All right, guys, next spot is up. See, CJ Rips, do you have a stream and do some ripping yourself? Patriots. That next Givy is going off. Free State on the Givy. All right, guys, next spot is up. I just want to go grab some penny sleeves up. Oh, I know. When my little boy's on here, he grabs like the best gibbies for you guys. All right, guys. Spot is up. No takers on that one. Gibby 4 is going up. Buda Baker and David Njoku on the optic. Stack attack with the share. I was pulling the list up on my other phone. Happy. Because I don't know that they do. No, they do. They have Kayla. They have two. I think Colson Loveland and Caleb Williams on the kaboom. Restate taking down another. Yeah. The Bengals are a team that does not. And the trades are still live till 10 teams are left. You can trade back 2 for 1. The next spot is up. Noah, welcome back. Dude. So Noah was in West Rips last night. Last night, since I'm like in there all the time, I got coupons, and he has one that's like for the level I'm at, it's 75% off up to $100 on a card. So I bought the Keon Coleman Uptown, and it cost me like $58 last night. Hey, taking down another. Are they get? Oh, for referrals? That's awesome. Packers. Did you get that cleared up with your bank? Dude, let me know. I'll get in the room and see what you're selling. You know I want to support you guys. Seahawks, both Super Bowl teams off the wheel. I mean, you could technically start with like one box and try to run a break. So close to your Steelers, but you stayed in division. A computer? They're pretty cheap, and I'm sure you can find them on like Facebook Marketplace. All right, guys. Next spot's going live. 1 minute on the Gibby. Remember, trade backs will end in 2 spots. So if you have any teams you want to trade, let me know. – 20 seconds on the giveaway. Yeah, I only listed like a few wild card things on eBay. I need to list other stuff and change prices, but I sold 2 Fernando Mendoza cards on there. And congrats on the Gibby. The next Gibby is going to be for Nick Scarrington on the Optic rookie. So I'll get this spot up. So I like the Facebook Marketplace. I've only sold on it twice. I had like Funko lots of Stranger Things I like offloaded, but that's like no fees taken out. You just like set up a meet in like a public parking lot. I don't know if I have Revolution Dart. I have to look. And I don't have like a ton of him if I do. So like parallels and stuff. I have 2 boxes of Revolution that I have here. But I have his Thunderbirds. I don't have any Thunderbird parallels. All right, let's get PD in a spot. Another spot. He takes the Lions. All right, guys, this will be the last spot after this sells for trade backs. So if you want, wait, you have a numbered dart? So those new Giants are my PC. I'm wearing a Giants. I really like this sweatshirt. She saw it when we were watching a game, and she liked this one like way better than the Patriots one, and she surprised me with it for Christmas. Oh, you have a dart numbered and but you're sending out for grading? Shoot me a pic of it. Eleven teams, guys. 11 teams. We had some great spins in the beginning, but there's still great teams on here. I pulled a Matthew Stafford kaboom out of a absolute blaster that I'm waiting to come back. They said by February 6th. They probably might have the grade on it. I can go to the store and check, but I don't know if I want to wait till I get the card and see the grade or find out ahead of time. I'm gonna try to be on here late tonight, like come on early, because like last night was like family night. So me and Christopher did one break that took longer than I thought it would. Tuesday seems to be a slow night. That's the company. I thought you were talking about the football teams. I was like, I'll fight you, Braden. I keep meaning to forget to learn how to like share the show with everyone before I go on. Because I get the inboxes from other people I follow. Yeah, but he does find a way to win. His numbers aren't great. They ran that offense behind Saquon last year, but I had him in fantasy, and the tush push was like vital for touchdowns, but then he just fell off. Yeah, if it was no tush push for him, his points would not be great. Card Shark, welcome in. Shoot. Card Shark, I owe you Packers cards. I have the note here, and I was packing up today. It got so backed up with all the mail from the weekend, but I have my note. I still owe you Packers cards. Free State taking down another. Tyler Ferguson's the next giveaway. So after this, let me know if you want to do any trades. You grabbed a good one. The Stafford Kaboom is really nice if we could hit that. Last night, Card Shark, we hit another color blast. We hit Tet McMillan. Yeah, that went out to USC. Smeeze, I put his went yesterday and got his Tyler Shuck color blast in the mail. And USC was able to pull on a $4 spot last team before Giants, Panthers. I honestly, it was taking so long at like 12 teams. I was like, guys, like I'm gonna have to call this and like take the rest of the teams. And then USC came in and a couple people bought, and he was able to grab that tat, which was awesome. Well, I'll be back on later tonight. Gonna try to do a bunch of breaks. Might try to do like a bigger 5 blaster hobby break with player names. Jeff. Oh, P coming in. All right. San Francisco Falls. All right, guys. Trades are there's no more trades. Welcome in. We got 8 spots left till we run the Giants. Falcons are up. They do have a Bijan Robinson kaboom. Zach, you're the man. Let's get you those Steelers. Thanks for the shares, CJ. Not a bad team to have, though. All right, guys. Next spot is live. Two minutes on the Givey for the Terrence Ferguson optic rated rookie. That would be sick. I have a bunch of his cards. I'm hoping. Like he had that one catch in the playoffs that was like just missed being a touchdown catch, and I was like, oh, I want him to like go off. Parkinson came out of like nowhere. Cause I don't even know who he is, and started ripping it to him. All right, guys, 7 teams left. Jets have a kaboom. Eagles have 2. Dolphins have a kaboom. I gotta check the Bills, and I don't know if the Commanders do. That he's a top 3. Like I was having the Drake May debate because I'm up in Boston. I was like, right now, like, would you rather have Drake May on your team, or would you rather have Matthew Stafford? And he was like, oh no, it's like Matt Stafford. Burrow, Allen, Lamar. Steelers are gone. You'd rather have May than Stafford? I wouldn't. He can run better, but Stafford changes the whole like way the defense looks at you. But you think he's better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow? Because those 3 to me are like you can't. You're gonna put Hurts up there with those guys. That's they have Garrett Wilson, which I do have his kaboom. That came out of an absolute blaster box. Braden taking down another. Petey, you would definitely you'd have May over Lamar. May over Stafford. I guess I just have a soft spot for Stafford. I wanted to see him win another Super Bowl before he retires. And the Bills. Like the guy's been great. He was on a bad team for so long. Curtis Rourke for the Niners will be on next Gibby. Guys, we got four spots left. 3 on the wheel. Then we run the Giants. It was a really interesting move. Dolphins are off the board. So we have the Commanders and Eagles. And Eagles do have 2 kabooms with Jason Kelsey and Saquon Barkley. Easton, welcome in. Eagles are gone. We're going to run the Commanders, and then we'll put the Giants up. Not too much, not too much. Was selling them earlier. We pulled the color blast last night of Ted McMillan. That went to USC Cards, who's in here all the time. I actually just sent him a bunch of pictures today. He wants to buy a bunch of cards. Anyone want to take the Commanders? Aiden Daniels comes out. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop the price to 2. Let's see. $2. Take the Commanders. Commies are coming down. Yeah, but I didn't order yet. I was like looking the other day, and it was like a 2-day shipping. I don't know why that made me just not purchase it. Probably because I was like driving as I was looking. But I really need to get one because I'm like doing all the cutting and everything, and the label maker is gonna make life so much easier. I was putting Layden's in at first, and then I realized it's Jaden's. But let me know, are you guys ready for me to run the Giants? They've met the wifey. I wish it could be called the wife. She got on here and then opened a pack, but then wouldn't do anything else. I was like, it'd be so much easier if you help me sleeve these things. That's why. So it is hard for me just being on my own to like type up or write the list. But you can see your teams if you click the bar at the bottom. Are you guys ready for me to run the Giants? All right, guys, here it goes. Giants are live. Giants seem to we've hit a lot of Giants out of Mosaic with the notorieties, darts come out ton. They are my favorite. Exactly. Sometimes it is not worth that headache. And when I told her I was streaming last night, because Christopher wanted to, her face got so sad that I was like, all right, I'll do one. And then We'll do family night. All right, nice take on the Giants. All right, guys. So that bar on the bottom will tell your teams. If you need me, I can look them up for you. Well, which one do you guys want to do first, Mosaic or Absolute? 17 seconds on the Gibby. Yeah, that's what I like to do first. Well, Mosaic, when you hit. But I'm not like the biggest fan of their base cards. I left my scissors and Jeffrey on the Gibby. Congrats. Let me get one more up for you guys. A little Kenneth Walker and Jamar Chase on the optic for you guys. Let me get that live and then we'll get into this. It's empty. Let's get my top loaded. Top loaders. All right. Let me get some fire in the chat and I'll start ripping. Min McHugh, I'll be running another show tonight. We might be doing hobby optic blasters and some mega boxes. All right, so we have Ollie Gordon on the rookie. Giants, they love Mosaic. Malik Neighbors on the yellow. Bo Nix on the yellow. Saquon Barkley on the Epic Performers. Get reported. And I will have everything penny sleeved or penny sleeved and top loaded for you guys. But I'll only do like some of it now just so I can keep things moving along for you. But I pile them up safe and then I take care of everything. All right, Curtis Rourke for the Niners. Aston Genty for the Raiders. Brock Purdy for the Niners. Niners were hitting. Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. Lamar Jackson on the Epic Performers parallel for the Ravens. And then two giant base. Trey Harris on the rookie card. Romeo Dobbs on the color match parallel. Brock Bowers for the Raiders on the notoriety. All right, for the 49ers again on the refractor, Juwan Jennings. Jonnu Smith for the Dolphins. Tyleek Williams on the yellow for the Lions rookie. AJ Brown for the Eagles on the elevate. He goes off in 40 seconds, guys. All right, we got Luther Burden on the rookie. Michael Irvin for the Cowboys, Free State on the yellow. Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions on the touchdown master. This is nice. Omarion Hampton on the notoriety parallel for the Chargers. I think Omarion Hampton is awesome. I think you hold him. I think you hold Omarion Hampton. I think you hold Tet McMillan. At last pack. One of these days I'm gonna pull. Like I just have like I said, out of the Phoenix, I love the Thunderbirds and contours, and I pulled an archetype, but I pulled two color blasts. I've never have done that. Didn't know they were in there, but I've yet to pull a micro or a stained glass. Jeremy Shockey for the Panthers. Joe Morris. I have not seen this card. Joe Morris for the Giants on the yellow. Nice card. Travion Henderson on the yellow for the Patriots. Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings on the bang. And Matthew Golden on the rookie. Old school Giants card. I have not seen him come out of even a base card of his. So on out of that box. I will make sure you get Packers cards if no extra Packers cards if no Rams come out. Yeah, that Travion 6. So Malik Neighbors, Bo Nix, Lamar on the Epic Performers, Joe Morris, Omarion Hampton, Juwan Jennings on that refractor, and Aston Genty. And then we'll put the other ones. I'll make sure that these are all penny sleeve top loaded for you guys. And we'll start the next. And congrats on the Gibby. Who took the Gibby? Throw one more up for you guys right now. Maybe you can win this Gibby and get some Puka, and then Devin Hester. I should start breaking. All right, guys. Good luck. All right, we have RJ Harvey for the Broncos. Darius Alexander for the Giants. Malik Neighbors on the parallel for the Giants. Suiting up, we've got, and this will go. So the way this works, I either do if there's three and there's a top, it goes top player, player to the left. So this will be for the Chargers. It's Trey Harris and Tez Johnson. Nah, you gotta get a couple. I'll do a bigger break tonight. You gotta get in that. I've hit some golden breaks myself. Mason Graham, Harold Fanning Jr. for the Browns, Shamir Stewart for the Bengals. Bring him out. So it's Cam Ward. This will go to the Titans. Cam Ward Jaden Blue and Mason Taylor. This seems thicker. Kelvin Banks Jr. for the Saints. Trey Amos. I'm looking for these Rams. Trey Amos for the Commanders. Jackson Dart on the parallel for the Giants. Followed by Travis Hunter on the buy storm for the Jaguars. Travis Hunter on the buy storm. I know, I'm sorry. And the rest were base. Jalen Milroe on the rookie for the Seahawks. Savion Williams for the Packers. George Pickens, it is for the Cowboys. So on the parallel, George Pickens. That's hilarious. For the Commanders, we have Kirk Cousins on the draft diamonds. Derek Harmon for the Steelers. For the Jets, we have Mason Taylor. I just keep hoping I'm going to pull a Rams card. That's like all I'm looking for. Jahdae Barron for the Broncos. Oh, we got a Broncos auto. Jahdae Barron on the autograph for the Broncos. Nice hit. Nice. It's always fun when you can pull an auto. That's probably our box hit. So we got an auto, followed by Tyler Warren on the rookie parallel. Followed by on the hog heaven for the Giants, we have Jackson Dart in the base. I know I pulled a bunch of good cards. So that Broncos spot's have a big Giant spots paid. And then we're on the last pack. All right, for the Chargers, Ollie Gadsden. Benjamin Morrison. All right, on a Burners patch card for the Chiefs, we have Xavier Worthy. Okay. And then Caleb Williams for the Bears. There were no Rams. I am sorry, Card Shark. You got the Burners? That's a nice card. There was a Delvin. So on the Saints, I had a couple of their rookies. I'm not sure if they were in this one. There's a Kelvin Banks Jr. for the Saints. And they might have, I mean, I'll look in the file. I see just that one for the Saints. So we had Travis Hunter on the buy storm. We had Xavier Worthy, and I'll get this into a top loader for patches. Xavier Worthy, Tyler Warren on a parallel. Kirk Cousins on for the Redskins, which is Commanders. Hog Heaven Dart, parallel dart. And then for the Broncos with the hit, the Dave Barron auto. Not numbered, but we got a rookie auto right here. Yeah, who had the Broncos? I can probably look. This is going to JNA Sports. He got the day started with us with the. Oh yeah, he had the Bengals. Free State, you have the Broncos. I was reading the Bengals. The orange gets me every time. Congrats. Free State's an OG here. Free State sends us a lot of love, so I'm glad we could hit for you, buddy. Nice take. So I just gotta. That went really quick. That was under an hour for that break. I can do one more break in an hour. I can run one more. You guys want to stay for one more? Well, I'm glad I could pull it for you. You guys want to do a Phoenix and Absolute? Did I ever? Yeah, I won. Who? Someone? Congrats on the Givey. Yeah, mine does that too. Especially, that's why I need to sell all these cards. I decided like I wanted to try streaming, so I threw everything on the credit card, and I have not been getting it back. But this was good. So I got Givey's. I'm going to attempt it at a certain point. If I don't get all the teams sold, I'll just take the rest to do the break because I do have to. I coach wrestling on Wednesday nights, but I'm gonna try one more. I will have to run outside shortly just to grab the kids off the bus. I think that might be right now. Yeah, they're gonna be back here in like they're gonna be back here right as the break's getting started. So I got like a minute, so I gotta go get them. Let me get this set up for you. Let me get a Givey up. We'll do Auroreo on the Optic Rookie Rated for the giveaway. So there's your giveaway. Breaks pinned up. Let me get the box. This will be the next break. We're gonna get ready to get into break two. Just give me just a couple minutes. I have to grab my kids from the bus. Right now, their bus is pulling up. Go get your captain's stuff, buddy. Get your all your stuff ready, like backpack upstairs and everything. All right, guys, I'm back. We got a minute on the giveaway. Looking great. Oh, I was trying to do divisional. Yeah, I got on last night. Chris was asking because I wanted to do a divisional break, run one real quick. So I set the price for everyone getting 4 teams, and it was just so late. I couldn't get anything done. So I just called it and gave the giveaways to who got them. All right, guys. I'm gonna get this started. First spot's live, Gibby's live. Good luck, everyone. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna get Free State team, get the next one. I'm just gonna put the first break in my like safe spot for everything that I do, so I don't mix anything up. Bills, guys, Bills are off the board. All right, guys, next spot is live. Go get your jacket upstairs, but jacket upstairs, snow pants, boots, everything. All nice and neat, buddy. I'm on the TV. Oh, it is streaming to YouTube. So somehow I have the YouTube stream up because Riley went on YouTube that she's not supposed to on the TV, and my stream is up there. I don't know how to promote it on there. I just like linked it somehow. All right. Free State took down another. 49ers. Riley, you got to keep that low. All right, guys. Next spot is up. Did I? The giveaway went off, right? Congratulations on the rookie optic. K-State. Congratulations. Make sure that's really low, Christopher. Spot is live, guys. Gibby is going up, and I will grab a card. We'll do Ty Felton on the rated optic. Ty Felton on the rated optic from my hobby box. P.S. Welcome in. I just did one break. You're at school right now. Sports or no? Just studying. Well, I hope you win, bud. I'll be back on later, but you enjoy your game. Let's go, guys. Let's get some spots. We're on break number 2. Then I do have to leave, but I will be back on later. I did schedule a show, so bookmark that for later. We're running Phoenix and Absolute. We pulled the Color Blast last night. And I have hit 2 back-to-back downtowns out of boxes I've purchased at the store. We hit a nice auto on the last break. Raiders, what a take.
Who did the Raiders?
Free State.
Hey, you just getting on the team today. Oh, the good rookie box.
Not, I grabbed it out of the optic box just because my rookie box is downstairs.
A snack.
They said hi, Christopher.
I pee so it's. Can I have a snack?
Go pee first. He's doing his little dance. Let's get these spots to fall. I didn't have to promote the last break. It was really nice. Yeah. I'll save from this move. Oh wait, no, right there. There's boxes there and there as well. Oh, you okay? Oh, I have no idea where the cheeses are. Mommy might have taken them upstairs. All right, guys, let's get in this. Gibby's got a minute 30. I can sell these teams quick. I have about like, let's say 40 minutes to sell these teams, and if not, I'll just take what's left. That's why you got to stay around, Noah. There's also tonight, which I plan on being on longer. So you got time. Well, your guys' odds are 1 in 5 right now. Come on, guys. Let's let these teams fall. Hoff, welcome back. We're on the second break. I'm running this on like a time limit. Hoff Carl taking it. Ty Felton on the rated optic. Yeah, pick one. Christopher's about to pick one for you guys. Guys, is there like a difference between like the Mosaic parallels and the Genesis from Mosaic? It's awesome to hear. I'll get to give you I want to get spots sold, but Christopher wants to give you guys Matthew Golden on. What box is that? Oh, is that my rookie box? Matthew Golden on All right, Matthew Golden on the rookie. Via Christopher.
Jesus.
I didn't touch the Cheez-Its. Check in the basement. It's your first time, Noah? But if you guys let me know, because USC Sports sent me like this Dart Genesis he's saying he put up for trade because I sent him a bunch of cards. Oh, it's my time, not first time. I'm reading. It's got to be your time, buddy. Noah's new to sports cards. Noah, there's only 2 people in this room, and you're one of the givvies. So let's get some people in here. Noah wants everyone out of here until this spot goes off. Let's get some spots, guys. Let's go, guys. Spots live. Yeah, I know. It's been getting better. It was really good last break. This is the second break. All right, let's get you a spin. You took the Raiders from us. Who you taking now? The Saints. That's a great take. New Orleans is off the board, guys. That could have been any of you. Your brother was in here? Dude, thank you for bringing him in. Yeah, there's some like earlier we flew through a little bit. The one night I went through like 4 or 5 breaks. It was awesome. Taking the Bengals. Let's get in here, guys. It's stash or pass at 6. C2 pick 1 at 8. We're running an absolute mega and an absolute phoenix. We got a minute 50 on the Gibby. A lot of Kaboom teams on here. I don't know the full Color Blast list, but we've hit 2 on Phoenix so far this week. Next spot is up, and we've got the Broncos. I thought you were taking the Browns too. Oh, wait, never mind. I spun that for no one. I thought there was another bid. There is. You got the Broncos. My arrow went up weirdly. So Broncos are off the board, guys. And next spot's live. Yeah, you won the Broncos. The wheel clicked the waiting assignment. It didn't come through. It took a minute. Dude, thank you for bringing them in, though. I really appreciate that. And those are 2 solid teams. Welcome in, Tank Smash. We're breaking Phoenix, an absolute mega. Appreciated. I'm so glad you keep going to Whistle Rip's room too. 8 seconds on that give you guys. Who's taking Matthew Golden? Zach Cards with another Gibby. He's on a heater. Christopher, do you have one more of these? One more of these. I want to see if we can get Noah a win. Golden. But absolutely Matthew. All right, nice take. He takes another good team, guys. He's eating the wheel right now.
Next work for you.
All right, we'll do this, Matthew Golden, for the next one. Zach versus Noah. Battle of the Packers. It's on the framework, though. Yes, well, your brother was just in here. We got a couple of the Lucky Givey winners in here now. Oh, so you're with him? You guys in the giveaway? Him and his brother win like almost every night. Go, guys, let's get some spots. We pulled an auto out of the last break. And I'll be back on tonight with Christopher. Where's Christopher? He needs to do his reading. Free State taking down another. He's got the Cardinals. I know, that was so sick. Wow, we appreciate it. I wanted the Yankees last night. I spent money to get them, and none came out. But I did get some nice Mets and A's cards. I think I got a Nick Kurtz rookie coming my way. Christopher, you have to read. Card Sharks back. I'm gonna run one of these spots for Card Shark and one for Free State. So, Card Shark, I'm gonna run this spot for you. If you want it, you can take it. I want to get you a team. I want to get you a hit. So I'll put it at $1 for you. If you don't want it, no worries. Free State, you can take it. All right, guys. Get Free State team. I really appreciate the support. I wanted to help you guys out on that one. And he's got the Vikings. I feel something's coming. All right, guys. Next spot's live. We're breaking Phoenix, Mega, and Absolute if you're new. Christopher, talk to Nona. Get in this, guys. We got 1 minute on that giveaway for Matthew Golden. Let's see if Noah has luck or if Zach's going to take another Packer home. Yeah. Oh, because he also thinks he probably has access to when he's done talking to my mom. Maybe he was happy. No, he was happy his grandma's on the phone. Thanks for the follow. Gibby's got 15 seconds on it, guys. Let's get some spots. I'll also be on tonight after this break. I've got wrestling practice with the little guy. And then I want to try to do a 5 hobby blaster with players. I just have to see if that's feasible for me to get set up. Or maybe I'll do 1 regular break and then get into that. P.S. The luck streak continues. I can hold this for Noah. That's really nice of you. I'll send you some Chiefs. I've got some Jalen Royals rookies. So no, I'll make note of that. I just need to have an envelope for him. Noah, buy a spot and get the Packers right now. Aiden, that was really nice of you, man. Which crypto are you trading? I bought a bunch of like Stellar and Ripple in like 2017 off Binance, and I don't know that I'll ever get it back because I was supposed to transfer it off that site. Dude, that's a sick job. No, that you can't complain about. Do you like get into that in high school, or like did a company hire you out of high school just to do that? Okay, yeah, no worries. Then I can get an envelope for you and get that card out to you. Dude, that's awesome. I wish that was something I learned back then. Tony, welcome in. We're running a 2-box break. I'll get the next givey up. And go. Gonna be Najee Harris and Jalen Ramsey on the optics for this one. We will be, like I said, I'll be back later tonight. I do want to run a Hobby Blasters, try it by player name, see if I can do dollar starts on that. Make sure financially it lines up. Because I'm gonna eat it on this break here. Restate, taking another one. Got the Texans. All right, guys. Next spot is live. Steven, welcome in. If you like breaks, I'm gonna be breaking it after this break. I got to leave, but I'm gonna be back tonight. We're gonna be breaking probably start with maybe mega box breaks, but I want to do optic hobby blasters. I bought a whole case. I'm thinking of maybe trying a 5-box break with player names tonight. Christopher, can you take the dog out? I mean, guys, we got 3 minutes on that givey. Let's go, guys. We got $3 spots on a 2-box break. You can take all the spots at 3. That doesn't even equal the price of the boxes. Eagles are off the board. All right, guys. We're live. Spot's live. Spot is live. Five-star breaks. Welcome in. Do you have a channel? Lions are off the board, guys. Next spot is up, guys. Next spot's up. Remember, you stash or pass at 6. You C2 pick 1 at 8. Or C3 pick 2 at 11. We still got some good teams on the board. We got the Raiders. We have Matthew Stafford with the Rams for the kaboom. They did not come out of the last absolute box, so we're hoping to get some of them. Welcome in, Logan. All right, and I said the Rams, and there they go. That'd be wild if we pulled his kaboom. All right, guys, next spot is live. Got a minute 12 on that Gibby. Let's jump in this break. If anyone in here has their own channel and does breaks, feel free to share. I'll follow you. I'd love to check your rooms out. JN, welcome in. I decided to do one more break. I will, probably in 20 minutes. Just have to take the rest of the teams. So you can run through it by then, great. If not, I'll get into the break and take the rest. Gibby is going off. Free State on another. Guys, spots live. Free State's gonna take down another. Guys, this is a good deal at this price. Because these boxes do cost more than that. Jump in. Roma Dunze and Calvin Ridley on the Gibby. On the optic. Patriots are off the board. All right, guys, next spot is live. Next spot's live. Jaguars are on the board. Packers with Matthew Golden. Steelers got some nice rookies. Browns are on the board, guys. Panthers are on the board. We hit Ted McMillan on a color blast last night. Everything will ship tomorrow. Aiden, welcome in. We got some good teams on the board. Make sure you follow and bookmark tonight's show. We'll be back. I want to do a hobby blaster break. Maybe a $10, maybe a $5. Player names. I just gotta price everything out. Oh. Did you do your reading? You should go get Press Wrestling. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We got good teams on the wheel. We're doing a 2-box break. Panthers, Jags, Browns, all on the board. Titans are on the board still, too, guys. Last night, Panthers went for $4 on the last spot before the Giants, and a color blast came out for them. And there goes Noah's Packers. Get in this, guys. Let's get in. If this is a deal at this price, it is less than the price of the boxes. I have 15 minutes. Whatever teams are left, I'll take, and we'll get into the break. Go, guys. You guys are all passing on banger teams on the wheel. Jaguars, Titans, Browns, Panthers. This is Christopher. He'll be on with me later. Where's Nona? It's Noah's part, so I put it to the side. No, PS gave him the card. Let's go, guys. Let's get in this. Yeah, he is. The wheel has really good odds right now with Jaguars, Panthers, Seahawks, Steelers, Titans, Browns, Colts, all good rookie teams. Bucks are a good rookie team. Three seconds on that give you guys. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys bookmark tonight's show. I want to do like either 5 or 10-box Hobby Blaster break. Dude, that's sick. Put a little TJ Watt and Eric Dickerson up there for you guys on the optic. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Don't leave me with 17 teams. It's more than half. There you go, Free State. Let's get you a good team. He's got the Falcons. They do have Bijan Robinson on a kaboom. Say you're the man. Steelers, welcome back in. We have on the Gibby, we got TJ Watt on the optic with Eric Dickerson. Nice take, and he takes the Panthers. I'm a big Tet fan. I think Tet's a card you guys need to hold. All right, guys, next spot's up. Okay, spot is live. Spot is live. Well, I'm glad I'll be back on tonight if you don't hit on this stream. All right, guys, spot is live. Aiden jumping in. Thank you. Get you something good. And he does. He takes down the Browns. Nice take. That is a W. And guys, we still got Titans and Jags on the board. I got like 9 minutes. I have to be at practice at 5:30. Smeeze, welcome in. Smeeze is the one that hit the shuck color blast in here out of a Phoenix. What was that, like 3-4 days ago? Tyler Warren are off the board, and Riley Leonard. I pulled the 2 Riley Leonard autos out of Phoenix. All right, guys. Next spot's live. We got 45 seconds on the Givy. Christopher, can you get the dog? Free State's coming in for another one, guys. $30 seconds on that Gibby, Zach. You gonna take down another? Jets with Garrett Wilson on the Kaboom are off the board. All right, guys. Next spot's going live. Next spot is live. 5 seconds on that Givy. It's for Dickerson and TJ Watt, and we're going to Aiden. Aiden comes in, takes the Browns and the Givy. Just picking like 2 base out of that box. Because of the opposite. Okay, Christopher wants to pick some cards for you guys. I think he's got it better than giving you guys Travis Hunter and Cam Ward like he has done earlier. So I'll post the Gibby. All right, guys. He wants to post one of his favorites is Brian Burns. He's got CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. Nice little 3-card Gibby for you guys. Titans are off the board, guys. And I have pulled Cam Ward on the archetype out of here. Guys, Jags are still left. Rams have a Kaboom. Steelers have a Kaboom. I gotta check the Steelers. I think they do. But Seahawks definitely do. Chiefs, Cowboys, Dolphins. A lot of Kaboom teams, guys. I've got like about 5 minutes left before what I'm going to do is I'll take the rest and then get into the break, and then I'll be back on tonight. We got through the first break in literally under an hour. I was hoping we could do that with this one. Tim, welcome back. Give is for 3 cards: Brian Burton, CJ Stroud, and Bryce Young. Yeah, with a wheel like this at $3, why not just take them? And he's got the Chiefs. All right, guys, next spot is live. Aiden jumping in. Is he going to grab the Jags? He spun once, hit the Browns. Can he do it? 2 for 2. No way. This keeps happening. Every time I say something, it hits. The Jaguars are off the board. You guys are going to leave me with like the Commanders, the Dolphins. Well, we'll see. No, we'll see. I have a feeling you'll definitely hit tonight, though. But I'm hoping you hit here. There's only 3 people in the giveaway with 2 minutes left. D-Rock, Milrow, Ravens are on the board still. Bears have, I believe, 2 Kaboom spots. Minute 20 on the Givey. Keith is in. Keith, thank you for the first purchase. So you're just joining us. I was trying to get through this break quick because I coach wrestling for my little guy tonight. I will be back on later and trying to possibly do a 5 or 10 box Hobby Blaster Donruss Optic break. I just want to see how I can get that set up. And he hit the Ravens, guys. So I will be I've got like another couple of minutes before I'm gonna take the rest of the teams just so we can get into the break before I gotta be at practice. Keith sees the value. He's got the Commanders. Free State's Cowboys are still on the board. All right, guys, next spot is going up. Tim on the Givey. Steelers are coming off the wheel. All right, guys, next spot is up. Are you a Steelers fan, Keith? to Justin Fields and Luke Kuechly for this givey from the Optic. So close to the Cowboys. Bucks with Mbuka are gone though. No, is that your boy? Thank you for bringing him in. Here's what I'm gonna do for this spot because I do need to get into this break so I'm not late. I'm gonna make this next spin of these four teams. Pick your team. So you can pick your team on this spot here, and then I'll take the rest. For those that are new, make sure you follow. I'll be back tonight, and I want to do like maybe another mega box break, but then get into like a optic hobby blaster break. So this is for pick your team, guys. This pick your team from the wheel. Free state, you got to get your Cowboys. Oh, Luke, not Keith. I thought you might know Keith for some reason. All right, guys, he took the Cowboys. All right, guys. So thank you for buying spots. I'm gonna set up the break for us because it's 5. I got to do this quickly. And like I said, I'll be back on tonight, so make sure you bookmark that show. Do we want to start with which one do we want to start with, guys? Free State, you have like all the. I'm not gonna let Noah has no spots pick. Free State, what do you want to start with? He's got all the spots. All right, he wants to start with Absolute. I like Breaking Phoenix way more. All right, guys, good luck. Let me see some fire if you guys are ready to go. Go get, no, you didn't get dressed for wrestling yet. Like, please. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, but I'll be back on tonight. I'll be back on tonight. I just have this break took longer than anticipated. I have to be at wrestling practice. So bookmark my show. I want to do Don Russ Optic Hobby Blasters. I bought a whole case. You guys don't trust wrestling. Savion Williams for the Packers. Jaden Milrow for the Seahawks. TJ Stroud for the Texans. It's at 5:30, so I'm cutting it short. I'm one of the coaches. CJ Stroud on the black. I'll be back. We're done at 6:45. I have the show scheduled, I think, for 7:45. Might jump on earlier if we can. For the Chargers, we've got Omarion Hampton and Harris on the duo. And then base. All right, we got Trey Amos on the rookie. We got Kelvin Banks Jr. Yeah, Kurt, at 4:20, I said I'd have to like cut it at 5, and we didn't get the team sold. We started at like 4. I have Kyle McCord on the rookie parallel. On the rookie wave for the Bucks, Emeka Mbuka. And all cards will be at least penny sleeved, and most of them will be top loaded. Chargers with Omarion Hampton. Ray Zabel for the Seahawks. For the Colts, Jonathan Taylor on the black parallel. Who took the givey? Zach. Nice take. Another Mbuka on the buy storm. This looks like it's going to be a Tampa Bay Bucks. Good thing you guys started bidding. I think they came off the wheel almost at the end. There's my boy Ted McMillan for the Panthers. Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Nico Collins, another parallel for the Texans. This one goes to the Saints. This is Jalen Milroe and Tyler Shuck on the introductions. Peace. Benjamin Morrison for the Bucks. Bucks and Chargers are coming out. Gadsden on the rookie. For the Vikings, we got Justin Jefferson on the parallel. And for the Packers, we got Josh Jacobs on the Hog Heaven. All right, guys, last pack. We got Mason Taylor for the Jets. Derek Harmon for the Steelers. For the Titans, we got Alec Manor on the patch card. And then Tyleek Williams for the Lions on the parallel. Welcome in, guys. Let me put one more givey up while I break this box. Do Terrell Owens and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the optic. So I'll get that givey up. Make sure you join us tonight. We'll be back on around 7:45. I want to do a big optic hobby break. Just got to figure out if I can get that set up tonight, but I will definitely be doing more mega boxes. So make sure you follow us and bookmark that show. It's the first time I've scheduled one in advance. All right, for the Falcons, we have Jalen Walker. Torrey Holt for the Rams. Jaden Daniel for the Commanders. They came off late on the Paragon. All right, the guy, poor guy who had Rams last time couldn't hit them at all, and then now we've got back-to-back Terrence Ferguson on the rookie, Jordan Love on the Packers, Jamar Chase on the Thunderbirds for the Bengals. Rest of these. Yeah, you didn't collect baseball cards, did you? Neighbors rookie, send me it. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, and then Giants have hit on so many of the breaks. Shamir Stewart for the Bengals. On the contours for the Dolphins, we got Devon Achane for the Dolphins. All right, guys, 3 packs left. Well, Jack, welcome in. This is our last break for this show, but we'll be back on tonight, and I want to do a big break. Riley Leonard for the Colts. On the Thunderbirds for the Jags, you got Trevor Lawrence. All right, guys, 2 more packs. Feel like a numbered card's coming. Yeah, you got to send me a picture. I got to see if I have it. Any Giants you guys looking to upload, just DM me. Jets, Arian Smith. Corey Horton for the Seahawks. Another contour. For the Jags, Travis Hunter on the contours. Nice take. These are one of my favorites to open. Florida contours coming out this box. Always a nice box when you get 2 contours. All right, guys. Last pack. No Giants have emerged on this break either. Jalen Lane on the Commanders. For the Falcons, Bijan Robinson. The hyper parallel. Another Thunderbird. And it is rookie for the Bengals. No, wow. Browns. I saw the SH Shamir Stewart. Even better. For the Brownies, we got, yeah, Shador Sanders. I do not have this Thunderbird yet. That is a nice take. The rest of base. This was a nice box. 3 Thunderbirds, 2 contours, and a Paragon. Where's this? All right, guys. So our Thunderbirds were Shador. Noah, there's your Givey, Noah. There's your Givey. Shador, Trevor Lawrence, and Jamar Chase. On the patch card, I like Io Manor for the Titans. On the Bystorm and rookie wave in Buka. On the Paragon, we had Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. And then we had Travis Hunter and Devon A-Chain on the contours. Thank you guys for joining the break. No Giants came out. Not a single Giant. Noah, congrats on the Givey. And guys, I hope to see you guys later. I have to go run now because I'm going to be late. But thank you guys for joining the break, and I'll see you guys later. And I'm going to send you off somewhere.